For conscious mind, you have to use the third step. Sitting, breathing, conscious mind. To let go, you have to learn. Anything comes in my mind, I should learn to let go. For some time I can do it, but then again I cannot. Because I am slowly expanding the field of my consciousness to unconscious. Increasing my field of consciousness. And that unconscious is bringing forward. Then I have to learn another point. First let go, I have to learn witnessing. You are different from me. Why should I be affected? The scene is different, I am the seer. Third step comes, inspecting. I have power not to be distracted. I am a seer, constantly seer. I am a drashta. I can inspect this particular thought. Hey, what has come? From where has it come? I am not affected. This good thought, okay. This way, with the power of to let go first, then to witness, second, then to inspect. Take 3 months for that. 3 months for this, 2 months for breath, 1 month for body. How many months? 6 months. 7th month you are in samadhi. So I will describe about varieties of samadhi tomorrow and tell you how to maintain meditation in action once you have attained samadhi. I was sent to study, to practice yoga from a grastha, householder, not from a Swami. No. From Swami you can learn Vedanta and wisdom, but yoga you cannot learn unless he has learned from a right source. What happened? There was a flood. It was near Gazipur, the place I visit whenever I find. From Banaras, you go towards Balia side. There is a place called Gazipur. There is a place called Tiwadipur where I go wherever I have time. That is my real temple in India. In the mountain I go to the monastery. In the plains I go to that place. Why do I go over there? This great man was householder who had 3 sons and 2 daughters. Finally he decided, he met a guru who taught him this Patanjali yoga system, and he used to meditate. And he had a little cottage on the banks of the Ganges. There flood came and that cottage was swept. Here his disciples were searching for him. You know where did they find him? 35 miles away. Taken by the currents of water, he was still in samadhi. 7 days that flood lasted. The currents of water pushed him on the bank. He was seated in the same position. His name was Anand Pandeji, and I learnt from him. I stayed with him. If you have studied a book from Colombo to Almora, written by Vivekananda, he talks about a Baba called Pauhari Baba, near Gazipur. He was disciple of Pauhari Baba, from whom I learnt this Vidya. I hardly say his name, but first thing I do in meditation, mentally bow to him. He was a man of the world. He was not a Swami. See, it is not necessary for you to become Swami if you learn this technique, meditating and then coming out, doing meditation in your daily action. Meditation in action. So you are in peace when you are quiet, in silence. You are in peace when you are walking on the earth. That peace you can emanate to others. Practice, practice, practice. Practice non-attachment. It's real love. God bless you. Peace, peace, peace. Tomorrow, I'll be talking about many varieties of samadhi, steps to samadhi. Dharma megha samadhi, sabija samadhi, nirbija samadhi, jad samadhi. I will explain many samadhis which are not even explained in Patanjali's system. When I was at Rishikesh, when I had my present ashram, the place left to it was forest place. So there I was. I went to Ceylon, and when I came back after 3 months, there I found a great Swami, and there were many shops around. I said, what has happened in my absence? From where this Swami has come? I was curious. And there were many new shops and stalls, and everybody was selling malas and this and this. I said, what has happened? She said, there comes a great sage. Here I looked at him, and I said, who is this sage? Perhaps I have, because I knew many people who were great yogis. I recognized him. You know who was he? My washerman. He had only one donkey, and he had nothing. That donkey lost. In that grief, he was in samadhi. He became completely unconscious in that state. So people thought he was in samadhi. And people who wanted to exploit him, he started worshipping him and taking money from others and becoming a disciple. 7 days he stayed in that state, I'm telling you. The moment he woke up, people thought, the Marwadis, those rich people in India, they thought some wisdom will come out of his mouth. You know what did he say? Where is my donkey? So there is a samadhi that is called negative samadhi. Sometimes you are in deep agony. That deep agony can lead you to a state upon, you see, samadhi-like, but that is not samadhi.